The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
It's where you want to be.
Oh, QAnon.
That is of adult nature.
There's
The
that.
views and opinions expressed are not that
Like
of the
seriously.
SABC and
What a
are
name.
that of participating contributors and
And
listeners, and do not reflect that
Let's
of
try
the
to
official
multitask,
policy
nigga.
or position of Metro FM.
Welcome to you and yours joining us on Ask a Man Friday edition. Naked, we almost done. Almost done. Almost.
We are never done. Metro FM, we are not done. Yeah.
Why not? It's a Flashback Friday. Naked, let's get into it. Anonymous, are you there?
Morning.
Ooh,
How are you?
vandaag. Damn.
I'm good, guys. How are you?
We are great, thank you. Now that you're here. Anonymous, I'm going to read the house rules, and as soon as I'm done, we will hear you out and hear out the advice that you need this morning. Respect is the foundation of our conversation. Maintain respectful language. Refrain from any swearing or use of profanities. Our responsibility is to protect your identity, and your responsibility, Anonymous, is to extend the same courtesy to protect the identity of the people or the person you'll be speaking about. Anonymous, do you agree?
Agreed.
All right. Happy Friday, Anonymous. What's happening?
Happy Friday, guys. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know. I thought I'm okay, and so now that we have to go on air.
Nah,
That
don't
was good.
worry.
I feel it otherwise.
Don't worry.
Okay,
We got
guys.
this.
Thanks to morning as on this morning to the naked DJ.
That's right. It's fine. The naked D is fine.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, that helped me a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, and I need help.
Okay,
I
what's
wasn't
up?
sure what to call. I called 2 times. I dropped the call and I called again because I wasn't sure whether is it the right platform where I can discuss this. But I thought, you know what, let me just give it a shot. So I'm going to be very quick. Try to jump many stages for this, but I'm going to give you like a background. So I'm married.
You're married, okay?
But up until last month, I wasn't staying with my wife because I'm working. We're 40 to 50 kilometers apart.
Mm-hmm.
So my work does not involve sitting in an office space. So I'm mostly don't want to expose a lot. So what happened is that I stay away from my wife. I see them maybe once or twice a week, and then excluding the weekends, midweek. So what happened is that time that I was away, I got myself into, I don't know if it's the right term, hanky stuff with some random women. And it continued for a while, I think a couple of months, but from beginning of this year. And then what happened is some entanglement then happened as we were doing this stuff, and then her friend was brought in. I don't know how she bring herself in, but she found herself a way into this thing that was happening.
The lady you were having an entanglement with.
Yes, now a second lady, which is her friend.
Okay.
Yeah, so now a certain day we're at a restaurant. I was going to buy some of the stuff and take away, and then the friend came into the store with me, and then the other lady went in the car. And then that's where everything began with the friend. And exchanging numbers. Well, I could see even before that there was some movement of her eyes each time we meet, but that time just confirmed it when she asked me why we were chatting, and then we exchanged numbers, and then fast forward, something happened. We didn't get into much with the friend because mostly the lady who is, we should call her the side, the actual side. We're mostly seeing each other most of the time. So they're actually friends. So they're staying not far from each other, not far from where I stay also.
Okay.
So, but each time maybe a moment will present itself where the actual side is still at work or is somewhere busy, then the friend will make time to come and see me. So,
Anonymous,
yeah.
Can I stop you there where the friend would make time to come and see you? Just hold on for me. I'm going to the news headlines. We'll come back, okay?
Awesome.
And you're doing great, Anonymous. You're doing really great. All right, let's go to the news headlines. Hopefully, Dulato right here.
Good morning again, fam. My name is Leroy, not McCoy, eh? And we're listening to Metro FM's Ask a Man. And please forgive me. I am literally multitasking. It's working and again just trying to entertain you. I really didn't hear that, but then we'll get a recap now. But then you can relax today. This is not going to be more YouTube.
Details at 11.
So let's listen.
SABC News, independent and impartial. This October, Metro FM turns 40 and we're celebrating the only way we know how. Bigger, louder, and more unforgettable than ever before. Pack your bags for the ultimate Thailand experience with Metro FM and Park Travel. From the electric streets of Bangkok to luxury dinner cruises under city lights, from floating markets filled with culture, color, and flavor to the breathtaking beaches of Phuket. This is more than a trip. It's a once-in-a-lifetime celebration. Imagine island hopping to the world-famous PP Islands, sunsets over crystal clear waters, exotic foods, rich culture, luxury escapes, and unforgettable moments with the Metro FM family. Thailand awaits you. Join Metro FM's 40th birthday getaway from the 29th of October to the 4th of November 2026. Visit metrofm.co.za or contact Park Travel for more information. Metro FM, 40 years of soundtracking your life. It's where you want to be.
It's where you want to be.
It's 32 minutes after 10 o'clock. Welcome. It is Ask a Man, the Naked DJs here. We've got Anonymous on the line. So Anonymous is married. Says because of his job, he hardly spends time at home with his family. While he's away on these work trips, he's just found himself having sexual relationships with other ladies. And at some point, he ended up being on one of these trips with his wife's friend. They exchanged numbers and started having an affair. Anonymous, am I correct? Direct, straight to the point?
95%. Just to fix the friend. The friend is not the wife's friend. It's the side friend.
Oh, okay, because there are two people that we were talking about here.
Yes.
Thank you for the correction, Anonymous. Thank you.
Okay. So just to quickly continue, the woman I was seeing on the side had a friend, and then this friend is the one who would make time to come and see me sometime, But we didn't spend too much time before this whole thing blew up in my face. So because that's what I need advice about.
Okay.
So I don't want to go into much details because I don't want to ruin myself. So those who might be listening right now. So whatever it is, one weekend I had to go back to my family, and when I went with the friend of the actual side, the one who would make time to come and see when my friend is away. And then because the friend of the actual side almost stays where my family stays. It's tricky.
Okay.
So that's where her home is, but she stays around about where I stay when I'm at work. So whatever it is, this one afternoon I was just knocked off from work and I had to go back to my family. And then as I went back there, and then she asked to travel with me. Well, we did, but then tricky part is she has somebody that she's seeing, her boyfriend. And then the boyfriend would call and ask, "Where are you?" And then just say, "I'm on my way." Well, I took longer than I usually do when I go back home because I parked somewhere. And then as she was traveling with me, and then it got tricky because the boyfriend knows how long it takes to come from where she stays to where her home is. And now she was worried, why is it taking this long? She started calling her friends because she's got her friends' numbers. And the friend said they don't know where she is. And on this side, she has already told her boyfriend she's traveling with her other friend's boyfriend. I guess she was just explaining this. And then, so the boyfriend was kind of like alerted now that, okay, it means that this girlfriend of hers is probably now seeing her friend's boyfriend if the friend doesn't know that she's traveling with her boyfriend. It's complicated if I explain like this.
No, we hear you.
Get the point.
We get the point. Yeah.
100% make it.
Yes.
So now, as we approaching where we stay, I think because the boyfriend was aware now there's something at play. She just decided, so they gave her, the friends on the other side gave the boyfriend, because they were also now worried that, okay, it means there are games being played here by me and their friend. And they gave the description of my car, the one that I'm driving, and then the boyfriend just waited halfway before I could arrive in the town where I stay, where my family is. As I approached, a lot of things happened, but she tried to stop me, block my car, and then because she already knew what car I was driving, what number plate is. And she tried to block me, and then the lady that I was with then knew that this is her boyfriend, and she said, just run, don't stop. And I just ran. Okay, fast forward to that, it became messy, but he never reached me. I managed to maneuver around, disappeared, and then he never reached me. Okay, but then the tricky part is the following day, the guy decided to go to my call. I don't know how he got the information about myself. I think the other lady on the other side, where I stay, the one that I was actually seeing, the actual side, I think she gave some description of myself, and then he found out, I don't know how, about my wife now, where she works. And then he just went straight to my wife's work. Called the scene there out for her, dragged her out. He was actually demanding to see me. The wife had no idea. It was worse enough that I was doing that, but then her finding out like that was kind of like very messy. She called me, said, come back, so people are looking for you here. I came back, and then I knew it's just very bad. And then right there in front of me, fortunately or unfortunately, there were cops when I drove back where I was going. I was going somewhere, and the following day, then she called me to come back, and then where they were police, so just traffic police doing their own stuff. I stopped there, and then the guy just laid out everything. I think the lady, when I talked there the previous night, she just relayed everything to the guy. She was afraid or something, and then everything blew out of my face. Fast forward, without giving so much detail, fast forward, okay, I faced my mess. I apologized, did everything. I did my wife, but then she didn't actually break up with me. She tried to make sense of the whole thing for almost a week. We went in good terms. I want to be as quick as I can. I don't want to make up a lot of time. So what happened is, guys, and now I think she processed this, my wife. She processed it, and then it slowly made sense to her what was actually happening. Because now she'd have flashbacks of when she was calling me, she would not find me, making video calls. Sometimes we would end abruptly, and then she would ask questions, maybe there were no answers to that, and everything was just coming back to her. But then now, after a week, and now she's starting to feel otherwise. I feel like she needs to go to therapy, and now I'm trying that route. I don't know, actually, I've never done that. Now I'm actually messed up in my head. We're living together now. I decided to move back. I left the other place I was staying in, deleted all communication with these girls, and then even though there was some stuff that the boyfriend of the other girl, there was some stuff he tried to do to mess up my life. He tried to call my work. He knows where I work. I don't know how, but he found out. He tried to call my work, said that I do stuff while at work with girls and stuff. He tried to mess up my life, actually. That's the story of another day. About that. And then, but my issue is now with my wife. We are back. We're living together. I'm trying everything that I can, and I feel I apologize. I fell on my knees. I really want to get back to our old ways where we were. But I almost said the word. The messed up thing is, now these people are randomly calling her using different numbers. I don't know, because when she found out, the boyfriend gave her the numbers of all the other girls, so she used her own phone to call them. Now everything comes back to her phone. Now they call her, even though this thing we moved past it. I don't know, it's just girls being jealous and being bitter. That's how things were left. They randomly call her. I think it's now harassment. Some girl even opened a case against my wife, saying that she came to her house, the other actual side. She opened a case against her. We need to go to court, man. I was so embarrassed, breaking her to that kind of stuff. So it's really messed up. Now, I just want advice, guys. How do I work around these things? How do I, like therapy stuff, how do we go around that and maybe protecting her from these people who are randomly calling her and stuff? I just want to know, guys, how do we work around those ones? Okay.
You, my brother, it's a mess, you know? I can't even refer to you as Anonymous today, but I'll refer to you as something that rhymes with it, because Anonymous is a long name. So we'll call you Jonas.
Jonasi.
Brilliant.
So,
Brilliant.
Jonas, let's
She
get...
actually called me Jonas recently.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jonas,
Now I want.
So let's start by saying that you do know that June is recognized as Men's Mental Health Month, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So while women are diagnosed with depression and anxiety, often men are likely to underplay symptoms and suffer in silence to mask their distress through poor coping behaviors. Right? So before all this started happening, I don't want to talk about your mess right now. I want to talk about you and your mental health and your mental space, because in order to understand why you do certain things, it has to start somewhere. Why did you feel the need to be creating this mess? Why was it necessary for you to step out of your marriage?
Naked, I wouldn't justify we had our issues. I should be honest, we had our issues. We had a lot of issues, even though I still wanted to grind it. But we did have certain issues that were not as essential issues for our marriage, but they were just some serious issues. I think also myself, and I've sat down to reflect.
I want to talk about you.
Okay.
Your mental state at that particular time. Not really about the relationship. We're not even there yet. Where now?
I should say, I think Jonas in me woke up because I always had it, even before I got married, I always had it that, I don't know how can I put it. I think I was a promiscuous man, well before I got married. But after I got married, I was connected and I was all together. My things were put together. Mm-hmm. And then, but this thing was always there. I always knew it, even though I was trying to shun it and avoid it. But I could always feel like, when I see a beautiful woman, I'm like, my heart pumps faster. And then, but I knew it, I would remind myself, hey, you married. And then at that moment, because it was like 3-4 months when I took the job that put me away from my family for the first time in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And then this demon just woke up.
Lo Satane that woke up. Now, when you see these beautiful women, because look, I'll be honest with you, as guys, we talk about these things all the time, especially when we're at the gym. No, some men will say, I've lived my life to know that it's never worth it. It's never worth the risk.
I was telling somebody this small of it.
But then there's other men that their penis seems to overpower their other head, their other brain, their thinking brain.
Yes.
Now, even though a lot of people grow up as players, guys, we start dating from 16, 18, At a certain time, my brother, doesn't anything in your head say, look, I've got a wife, I've got kids, and I know how these things happen, because it's probably not the first time that you have been caught cheating. Is it? And I'm not talking about you in your marriage. I'm just talking in general, like when you were dating in high school or when you were at varsity or something. Is this the first time you've ever been caught cheating?
Yeah. I would say, yes, naked. How do I explain this? I would say yes. It's actually the first time I was ever caught cheating, because before I've never held. This is the first woman, actually the second woman who I've been in a serious relationship with, to an extent of maybe getting married. Because the previous one who I was in a serious relationship with, she passed away before we could start any further steps. And then I met with this woman, and then we just took it to make it official, and then we moved on. Ever since, I'm 36 years old. We did this in 2018. We made it official. I think it was 20, whatever year we had. I can't remember actually. Yeah. But then I've never had been caught like this. There were issues when I'm chatting to women, and she would feel jealous, and then she would, call me out on it. It wouldn't be like dating, maybe chatting like normally.
No, but chatting is cheating. Chatting is cheating, and you should know that it destroys people from within. And I'm talking about your partners.
Yes.
Even when you need to be called out, it destroys that person. And then, as you mentioned, that person now keeps playing things in their head over and over again, and your relationship is never the same.
Naked, can I stop you and Jonas quickly? Can I quickly go pay the bills?
Okay.
We'll be back. Thank you. Probably needed a hug, but decided to buy the Renault put instead.
To be honest,
Listening to moody songs on the
I really didn't hear much, As in, like, me, I heard here, friend of a friend cheating, here, who caught who, whatever, he's married, and then he's a self-proclaimed Jonas. Yeah, no, like, he said it. Hassan Nagiram, yeah, he said it. So, like, working, kind of like, we just finished with the second part, and now we're gonna finish off, with the third part. Then, working, our resident, aunt here, Non Togozo, will help us here working with the summary because she's been listening very attentively. Me, I'm working here, guys, now, so like my what's that? My focus will be here and there, but then
after 10 o'clock,
yeah.
we've got Anonymous on the line. Jonas, Ojab.
Where Komor?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
All right, you were about to tell us something?
I'm not sure, but I was still paying attention to what you were saying, Naked. Yeah, it's a lot to process. The main reason for calling, guys, really, I'm introspecting and I think I told myself internally that actually I want to step away from such behavior. Even I'm still at work, but I call myself to order each time what used to happen. It's probably not enough again in my head and my eyes. And I tell myself, you're not that person anymore. But I just want to make sure I close that door officially.
No, okay, but
how do I move on?
But Anonymous, that's the thing. You've earlier on you did mention that the tiger has always been, the volcano has always been waiting to erupt.
Yeah.
And the reason why I asked you what I asked you before is, right now you're looking at it like, I want to save my marriage and I need to stop. I know that I embarrassed my wife. I know that I embarrassed myself, my family, and I want to be there for her and I want to protect her, etc., etc. But if you never understand why you've been doing what you are doing, it's sort of like just not fixing the wound and, not disinfecting the wound and just putting a Band-Aid on it. And you never know, the infection can grow big when when you rip out that Band-Aid. So, you were talking about your wife needing therapy. You need therapy.
I do.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's where it starts. You need that therapy. And you need to get to a certain point where if you feel like, you know what, this person your wife doesn't deserve you, then you need to step away from her. Because until you fix yourself, you need to fix yourself first. Like you're a danger to her. Even you just trying to fix the mess that you're not fixing the cause of the mess. You just want to sort the mess out because it's so-called embarrassing.
I hear you, Naked. I don't want to respond for the sake of it, but I hear you. And like I said, the part of the introspection I've been doing, it's tricky if I would say I have to step away from it. It looked like more betrayal again because she decided we're going to stick it out and we're going to sort it out and we're going to work it out. Mm-hmm. But now again, the embarrassment you're talking about, that's correct. I think I've been selfish. I think I still am because this is also about me. But guys, how do I move on? How do I clean? How do I remove myself from the whole thing? Because, if we had an hour Naked, maybe we'd have this deeper discussion because there are some underlying issues. You are correct. That would cost us an hour or two to even just start relaying them or laying them down. Mm-hmm. But right now, I'm focusing on the real issue that just transpired recently, which is what I said. If you say I need therapy, obviously what I'm working on now is for us both to go through the therapy. Mm. But I've never gone through that. I don't know what's the first step, how to go around it, where to find therapists, the whole thing.
Look, you sit your partner down and I hope you didn't say to her, you need therapy. Because I've done you bad, you need therapy so you can get better. Now, when you sit her down now, it needs to be a, babe, I think I was wrong by saying maybe you need therapy to help you heal. I think I need to heal too. We need to take this step together. And you do your research where you find whether it's people closest to you or whatever is comfortable for both of you, right? It has to be, because right now you need to work on the partnership. You need to make sure that she's comfortable with everything that you choose. And you guys work this thing hand in hand. You walk this path hand in hand. The people that have been harassing her, because it is harassment. Your wife did not show up to people's work and etc., right?
Yeah.
They are harassing her. So at a certain point, I'm not too familiar with that, but I think maybe you need to, is it laying a charge or of harassment or something at your nearest police station where that thing is happening? Because your wife has not done anything. So she needs that legal, there needs to be that legal barrier between her and the people that are harassing her. Now, that's how you take care of that, right? Then everything else is just you two sitting. And my brother, don't be afraid to open up. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. And I know a lot of people will say messed up things about you today, but to a large extent, even though like you're a messed up person, to a large extent, you are saving so many men
True.
out there.
Yeah, true that, yeah.
Because you actually chose to speak up. A lot of men out there are going through this and they're dying inside because of silence. They don't know how to deal with it. So the fact that you have said, I don't know what to do, you become sort of like a hero today going forward. Okay? Yeah. So my brother,
agree with that.
you hold your wife's hand and you do the research, you find out, okay, what therapist do we need? Which sessions are we going to do together? But then also remember there's certain sessions that you need to do by yourself.
Yes.
Right?
Thank you.
Because remember, you chose monogamy. Monogamy wasn't forced on you. You said, as a man, I want to be monogamous. Even though you knew even when you used to date back in the day that I can't pay attention to only one woman. But you chose monogamy, right? Are you still choosing monogamy?
100%, I do.
Yeah. So work on that and get the help that you need. And if you're very lucky that your woman has chosen to forgive you and say, okay, we'll walk this path together. You're very lucky. But also understand that through therapy or whatever she goes through, because people do tend to replay stuff in their minds as well. Make sure that in 5 months, 6 months, or a year or two, when she decides that, no, when I forgave you, I was just traumatized. I really don't want this anymore. You have to be man enough to also let her go.
100%.
My brother, Uzoba, right? Okay. You've taken this. This is the biggest step that you have taken, and we have to say thank you for that.
Shout out.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are not perfect, but sometimes trying to be perfect starts somewhere, and yours, it starts today.
Thanks, brother.
All right, Anonymous. We are going to now call out for anyone willing to advise you as well. Please continue listening to the radio. Okay, Jonas?
Thank you.
Wow.
We've got 6 minutes. South Africa, what's your advice?
All right. Before we start, yeah, I can see you ladies are mad there. You're like infuriated. Yes. Understandably so. But please, let's remember the house rules. Respect is the order of the day. No purple gang is like vibes here. Like this is not a like gender war is like space here. Please. Yes, he's a he's a Jonas brother, but please, let's just woosa, calm down. We're gonna focus on what he wants help with. Now, how can he change his behavior to be a better person? Yes, he messed up, big time. Yes, but we are gonna focus on the solutions. How can he what can he do to be better for himself, his wife? Please, guys, no purple gang vibes here. Nah, you misbehave, you're out. Respectfully. So I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes now, like the 2 minutes, and then we can as in I just leave Jay because I'm working here, guys. No, sorry, nah. So for recap, do you have a recap?
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
On kind of like another thing there for the new people here. So when you be here, like mother panel here, you automatically consent or like your voice is going to be used. Go working on YouTube, lay the broadcasting vibes, nah? You automatically consent or like your voice, play your things. They're going to be there because like this is going to be my YouTube. Maybe not, but hey. Like maybe not, guys. Manya, do ntokozo hlamana working like chotla sentle. Ruta off how. Ngaro busy.
Are you sure you're not hearing yourself?
He's hearing himself.
Guys,
He's already irritated with himself, and I'm just like,
Listen. And we keep a lagu ekabanga.
okay, chap. Let's listen.
I don't even eat gums. I hate it.
100%. Well,
Let's
we're not
listen
okay, but let's
to
try
the
help
viewers
our
and then
viewers.
right not of
No, I mean, I advise you, I'm anonymous. Rather,
What's going on now? We're hearing anonymous.
I'm released, you know.
No.
It was a cause a huge
This is the radio.
wife was. And then also my plea. I'm a things of a cheater. I'm a cheater. But I'm according to order. It doesn't have to Mr. Mitchell. Mama the father and obey harsh born. Only I'm a mislead for obey from the ticket born. It's not fair. Because we're fighting inequality.
Okay, I think I picked up what you said, and I've also been seeing it on Twitter a lot. That I was very lenient on him today. Now,
but it was a lady who was going to be harsh on it because she's in the opposite generation. Even if she's supposed to guide you.
Okay, we take it. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Anonymous. Let's head on over to Anonymous 2. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. So basically, I'll try to be very, very short. I'm also trying to call AskAMan. Please, on Monday, please, guys, call me. Because me and Anonymous, we're going through the same thing. Okay. I've been trying to call the whole week. I actually need help. So I've been trying to change as well as a man. I've been doing therapy. I've been doing a lot of introspection. For 4 years, I've been trying to change. But what Anonymous is doing, it's on the right side. I, too, 4 years ago, I said I want to change. But I even went on and did worse. So it's a long journey, but people's disciplines might be different. So I wish him all the best, but it's on the right path. He must just keep trying every single day. You might even fail again after this, but keep going. But I'm currently going through the same thing. Please, guys, call me on Monday. I have a story to tell. I also need help.
We're calling you Monday.
But I'm a better place.
Perfect. Let's save it. Let's stop it there. Let me try and squeeze in one voice note naked. Let's go over here.
Hi Naked, hi Kuzo, hi Jonasi, it's Kulufolo here. Jonasi, I think you should just forgive yourself, attend the therapy with your wife if she agrees. But one thing I can tell you is women forgive but they don't forget. Just know that this is going to come back to you at some point. I agree with Naked that at some point in a few years' time, you must be able to agree to let her go, because definitely she's going to reach that point.
Thank you very much for your advice, Naked.
Yeah. And I just also want to end it by saying, guys, every single day we ask Anonymous, what assistance would you need? And when Anonymous says, this is the assistance that I need, we try our best to answer that. Right?
Remember that part.
Now, Ask a Man can be triggering. And if you were triggered by Ask a Man and you wanted us to, drag Anonymous through the mud, Anonymous called and he asked, this is my problem, this is what I need assistance with. And I think we all did our best, tried our best, and we guided him as far as that's concerned. Because every single Anonymous, it's a different story. So I actually don't agree with the first caller when he said, if it was a certain person, if it was a woman, I would have been harsher on her. Sometimes I'm just harsh on people that don't see where they've gone wrong. Did Anonymous say he sees where he's gone wrong today? He did.
Actually,
And he
yeah,
asked
yeah.
for assistance, and that's what we dealt with. Have a great weekend. See you Monday.
And that's like that. Those are my sentiments, Jalen. Guys, yes, like lonely triggered fear recently, but then let's focus. No purple gang energies here. He asked for
Leroy, so can I stop you there? Sorry.
no.
Somebody has an issue with you referring to Purple Gang because Purple Gang is not what you are thinking. Purple Gang stands for GBV.
Okay, so which purple gang like am I talking about?
No, the way you like in the context that you're using it, it makes it seem as if you're referring to feminists, ne? Are you referring to feminists?
No, I'm
What are you
referring to
referring?
barricking as in like destructive people.
Destructive people. Okay, because excuse me, the purple gang thing, it's more about fighting GBV guys, if I'm not mistaken, right? So somebody in the comments said that they're not comfortable with how you're using that. So I just wanted to let you know. But it's distasteful. So I'm not sure. Yeah, I just wanted to share that. Purple gang means standing against GBV. So when you referring to no purple gang stuff here, it doesn't really resonate with what that movement stands for.
Okay, thank you there, man. Nungu, breaking my Nonto, yeah, you can help with the recap there quickly for the late ones.
Hey, yeah, Gary, you will fill me up with wherever I missed the point. So dumelang everybody, thina la siyakhuluma, but we are being khamiwad that we must bulela somewhere along the lines. So ubafo uJonasi uthi yena he was working from away from home. He got a job. He's working away from home. And then as he works away from home, he's only home maybe once or twice during the week. And then also maybe on a weekend, he's married. There's a wife at home. And as he's away, he's got escapades with other matibas and other women and stuff. And now with the other women, the matibas and the lindanis and the whoever's, he ended up messing with the side that he got, one of the sides that he got. So as far as I could count, I counted like 3 or 4 women. So one of the sides that he got, he ended up messing with the friend. So Chomiya side ya gage. And then now the boyfriend was catching whiff of shenanigans happening, and then waqala waba tracker, and boyfriend unayi contact yaga friend. Friend uyamfonela uthi hey motoka okay, friend uthi hey nah, I don't know nothing. I'm not with the person, I haven't spoken to the person. So boyfriend zoomed in a little bit more, only to find ukuthi no Jonas Anonza. Jonas the Anonza. So he started trailing them, even found out about the work, and sent all the findings of the other women and everything else, sent it to the wife. So now there's other people as well that are calling and giving wife details of Jonas's shenanigans, and Obafo is caught because this boyfriend of Isai Diake tried to ruin his life by going to his workplace and involving the wife, and he is suggesting Anonza ukuthi wife must get therapy, so that because wife uzohlala. And from the gist of it, wife still gets to remind Ubafa ukuthi hape wena ufebelina katralena so he's kind of over that, and he wants to move past it. And he says he doesn't understand ukuthi where the hang up is at in terms of them being able to fully whisked over Bujonasi ba gagwe. Now, from their interaction with Naked DJ, bazama ukudiagnose phela isimo ukuthi what is it that made him be a Jonasi to begin with, and it doesn't sound like it's something that he wants to go into detail, but he's open from the sounding of things to him going to therapy. But ngathi yena nje ufuna ukuthatha umfazi amuse therapy ukuze udokotela amlungise, and then they go back to regular programming because he's over it.
Just to add on that, I'm not sure if you mentioned it because I'm also multitasking, but when Naked asked Uti what caused him to cheat or engage in Jonas' behavior, he said that he has always been aware that this part of his character has always been there, but he was suppressing it for quite some time. And then when he got an opportunity to move because of work and live by himself, that's when he basically fed into that particular desire that he says that he's always had. So yeah, that's just an addition.
So okay, so like basically this guy has a promiscuity as in like problem.
Yes.
That goes like
years way before he met the wife. He's always been like this, even with his previous serious relationships. But umedem wakahleli baguette before they could get married and things like that, and then now enter the current wife. So guy has always been a Jonasi.
Okay, you know what? Now, like, okay, let's rather say he has a working like promiscuity problem.
Is it easy, LeeroyHD ka Sekgowa?
Still the
Is
same.
it more tasteful?
It's like on ten and like because like let's hear your tone in like
no, you will go back to the purple gang situation with the green gang situation.
We're not going back.
Yeah, okay, sharp.
Admitting.
No, I hope you'll breathe a girl.
Lee.
My 2 minutes starts now, girl. Mama, working a sister. Do you remember I was in the guy? Oh, lady didn't like. Okay, now like let me start and then hotlas is didn't and then like non to and then hotla karaba garza ma kadi hierarchy mo or kana horjere fane working kana is like spacey pilane. Okay, as like swear about that.
Alrighty.
All right. So my 2 minutes. Yes, okay, sharp. He messed up big time. Yes, and I have like clearly this is not a social problem. Like this is a like psychological problem there. And I love the fact that he took the first step. No, okay, sharp. I messed up. This is affecting my family, my wife, and what can I do to Baraking? Can I change actually? So in strategy, basically, Baraking, and I am like that's that echoing to what like Naked said, you know. and I forgot exactly like what he said, but then like, you know, like just do better for yourself and then like do the therapy things, you know, because like clearly he's the one who needs the therapy like more than the wife. So like the wife and I needs the therapy because of the effects of like what he did. So like I think maybe, you know, like that's barking can like what's that, if she would want to continue with him, there's still hope. Yeah. Okay, fair sharp, like might be slim, but then with the willpower, something can happen, you know, like something great, you know, like he can recover and then like he can be the best man he can. You know, like I mean, okay, like I'm for as in, like gents actually, you know, so, like I'm a big fan of gents who know it, like as in like let's do better. And I really see it. Like I said, yes, it's like very slim, but then the fact that you took the first step, fam, you know, you're trying to make it better. So yeah, you know, but ish, such traumas, man. Oh, you cheat. Your size now, like they come to attack me. Hey, those are very decent traumas, and I, I, and I really don't think the wife like would be strong enough like for that. But hey, man, just to answer Barke's like his question, therapy, and like just hope for the best. And hey, man, willpower, yay! My 2 minutes done, and we kind of have a new person in the house. Lady didn't hello.
Hi Lee, hi family.
Okay, you just called me Lee, so like you are not you are not new here, ne?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know if
Mhm.
I don't know if it's me, but the guy is not remorseful. He's angry. Are these people? They keep calling these people. We're talking about the people that he brought into his marriage. These people, they want to ruin my work relationship. These people, like it's like these people, Ubatoles Gangeni, now they are there to mess his life. So he's not remorseful. I don't know if it's me, but that's what I heard. Like, angry gore now he was caught. These people, ba mo setse morago. These people, ba batla mo senyetsa ko mmereko. Like, that's all that I gather from this guy. And let's talk about therapy. You know, therapy works when you want it to work. This guy wants these people to back off. This guy wants the wife to go to therapy so the wife can stop talking about the affairs. Mind you, it's not one affair. Mind you, he got married knowing his ways. Mind you, if not the boyfriend, had the friend, had the side, yo, Mudim.
Yeah, no, I'm like, what the hell is happening there? Like the of the.
Hey, if the boyfriend, had the friend, had the side did not catch them, he wouldn't be here asking for an advice. Now, therapy or everything, this guy is not ready to change. All this guy wants about a protection order so that these people can stop harassing his wife, because when they're talking to his wife, the wife keeps on remembering the shenanigans Sadi and saying, "Hatlogi therapy, this guy. Aramurumelongo police station, awaits a protection order. These people, they should stop calling the wife." That's it. Because it has nothing to do le gore he was caught. He's been doing it before he was married. And I moved back home because I wanted to change. Like, and I'm sorry, I'm going to somehow agree to that first caller. Naked today was all about mental health. This has nothing to do with mental health. It has everything to do with being a narcissist, everything to do with somebody now the guy's gaslighting the wife. Hore, you can't keep on talking about my ways. I am here trying to change. When you want to change, Line, you don't say to me, look at me, I am changing. I need to see your actions or you are changing. And when you keep on reminding me, because I want to change, you are not doing it for you. You are doing it for my eyes, not fully in action. So let the guy go to police station. Now it's a protection order. And then Atswelle pele, because there's one of them girls that he's busy with on the side. That's it.
Okay. Hey. No, this lady didn't. Thank you very much, there, working sister. Eh? Your input was very straightforward within the time, and like thank you for respecting that. You know, while while you were speaking, actually, you just made me realize something. Or like, there's a gents culture thing, good guys, like where as in like you see like when we are as in like 16, as in like the teen years, this whole okay, let's say for like a what's that like for lack of a better word, like this whole like lifestyle thing as in like portrayment, let's put like mother boys hore. This is what a real man does, as in like the bottle, the fair, this and that, this and that. So now you saying that actually hore he said hore he's been like that. So that kind of points to like a serious like psychology problem, as in like as in like how they say hore the company you keep in is like something like that. So maybe that's the root actually. Like hore he wasn't really taught remorse, for women actually. So whenever he knows hore bona, you grow up, you work, you buy a house, you buy a car, and then you get married. Why exactly these things as in like should happen? They're not really as in like there was no context there. Insightful shit. Right, no, as in like thank you very much, guys. Nah? Okay, sorry about my workings, like my use of words, guys. Sorry, yes. I admit I'm a special child. Excuse. Anyway, nonto le parking kan le karabo.
Well, when I,
Who wants to
you-
go
when
first?
Garabo will go, I just want to say something on just the last line you just said. Ajadi Feb. And then now earlier on, I asked you, Hore, is it more palatable when you guys say it in English and say he's promiscuous instead of Kese Febe?
Okay, fair, it's fair, but sorry, nonto. Oh, but
And it's easy Hore, Ajadi Febe because of how a lot of men relate to women. Mara, indoda mayifebe uzositsho ukuthi indoda ayifebi. Garabo, you can go first.
I don't think that. No,
Leroy, since this whole thing started, you've never not even once acknowledged good uyafeba lo mfana. Not even once.
I
You
did.
didn't. And you didn't. Or you
did.
just whisked over it and called it promiscuity, whisked over it and called it psychological ntontoni, whisked over it and called it anything else but bufebe.
Mara
You called
promiscuity
it
buffet.
Just like naked.
That's why I asked you, Hore, is it more palatable? Hele bolela ka sekgowa. Mara banyana le ja ke mabotlolo ke difebe.
Guys,
Please go first. This is a busynyana, ne?
okay, Mara,
Okay, I will go. Mina I will echo didn't yeah, Leroy. Nisile.
okay. Hey, knee.
Nisile. I will
Anyway, sorry about that.
I will echo Didintle's submission. Good. Guy is not sorry. He's only sorry he got caught, and he's even more mad because he's done these things so many times and he's never been caught at the scale at which he is. At which it has happened, where Musebetsi wa gagwe is now involved, and then there's people calling the wife. Now it's like he's on the grand stage and like everybody's all eyes on him. That is the only reason why he's mad. Because like if you listen to him, the first minutes as he was saying it, like he was chuffed with himself. Not There was somebody here, Uyonela, I think. I could be wrong, but igama like why? What is he finding funny? Like, why is he so pleased with himself that he's in this mess? So therapy will not work on him until he decides to do therapy for himself. Not ukuthi athathe umfazi wakhe amuse therapy so the doctor can fix can fix the wife, and then abuyele to regular programming. He just wants order to reign again. Ukuthi izinto zibuyele before to the way they were before he got caught and before the wife knew what the wife knows. So if it was up to him and there was a button he could be like click erase on the wife, he would do it and then go back to his shenanigans every like nothing ever happened. Manje uzisola ngoba kunabanye abantu that are involved that are outside of his control that he cannot gaslight and manipulate into his version of events. That is the only reason that he's sorry. And the only reason why now, like also the crocodile tears were not helping for me because I got even more annoyed with ukhala manje ngoba umsebenzi wakho is now involved. But bakomsebenzing le HR re tla go tseba hore wena o febelina. Ba go koba because you're putting the company's image in disrepute. Only because you are even able to say, hey, I've been like this all my life. Even before I got married, it's a character flaw. It's not a behavior thing. It's a character flaw. And he doesn't see anything wrong with the things that he is. And then Uti, my wife made a decision that we're going to talk it out. What was his decision? I want the agency and ha tlo bepa chomi le motho le mang because guys, let's be honest, cheating takes an effort. For you to be able to humble your tata it, he even said he would take a different route, a longer route to home and coordinate the phone calls. Cheating takes an effort, a conscious effort. So when my masterpiece got found out and now I'm in a mess, not that the coordination and bumenemene and the manipulation that went behind it.
True.
He's not mad at that. Cheating takes an effort. For you to arrange dates, home. Now you're mad because the boyfriend knows it takes him 10 minutes, but now she's taking an hour. The BNB, it's an effort. For you to arrange all your sides don't find each other out and the wife does not find out. It takes an effort. So this is a chosen behavior. And then we want to spiritualize it and psychological it and say, hey, no, what happened in your childhood? When he's ready to discuss what happened in his childhood, he would do it for himself, not to fix his wife.
And thank you very much.
Let's not pardon nonsense, guys.
And yes, and thank you very much there to our resident Rakhadi there. I can feel your anger, my sister. And yes, yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. And by the way, guys, me isn't like changing words like that. I'm not saying he didn't do it. Khas's fab. Yes, he said it. But then now, me, I'm trying to look back, like, we're trying to look at the root of the problem. Yes, he, yes, for the rage, cheating, hey, decision, hey, behavior. Yes. So what I'm is like basically saying, the root, because he's barking. He admitted that, yes, yes, he admitted that. Then he said, how can I do better? And barking as like, please help me on like, what can I do to be better and to do better? Just for clarity's sake, yes. I was like, hey, it's fine, Lala. It's cool. All right. Let's breathe again. All right, let's count it, guys. So like me, I'm left with, let's say 10 minutes, because I have to run out. But then, your opinion is very valuable, guys. Like, thank you very much. Oh, okay, small lots happy agenda. But it's fine. It's cool. Karabo, okay, should we let Sfiso first, or maybe you are not so busy now?
I'm not busy, but you can go.
Okay, Sfiso, my brother, your 3 minutes like starts now. Karabo, please take over for now, Nyana.
Oda.
My two cent kanje bafethu yabo. We need to look at this ngibeka kanjani. Umjita acknowledge izinto azenzile due to ukuthi he's been caught. I understand. But firstly, you need to remember ukuthi this guy, whatever that he did, it was because of he needed to satisfy himself based on his Bheka's phone. First thing is, you need to remember ukuthi most of the girls that he was busy with, abotshela ukuthi they knew ukuthi this guy unenyuka. First thing first. You understand? Secondly, obvious, ayikho i-chair ukuthi lo muntu uyifostile. Hence that's why they all knew ukuthi lo muntu lona onani unemidi, udrowile. That is why they did not even mind to go to ama-BNB and stuff and all those things azenzile. So ukuthi umuntu omoshe yonke lento le and lo muntu ubona sukuthi sekamoshe because mostly amajita angakaze achita before. That's what happens. You understand? As soon as they get a chance to be free, be alone, as soon as Baba Nenu say imali, that's the only time they see who does in Abona Manje says okay. You understand? If you can remember this guy said when he was staying no he did not do such things because of he got married. Bengayitholi chance ukuthi angaba lo muntu lo. Umuntu at the specific time usendlini emsebenzini uyabuya unemedi and stuff. However, as soon as he got a chance to move away, that is when him inner self showed up with yes, yes, good shot. Now chance paying phone. Understand? And this guy is even a remorse ukuthi okay sharp uzoluza umsebenzi. Ukuluza kwakho umsebenzi izinto ezibhaya kuye zizoma. Yenzakele imesi yenzakele and I get the point where Naked says ukuthi he asked him ukuthi yini kwaba nenkinga growing up and stuff and the guy said no, he's never been caught cheating. He's been doing this thing into akayenza before but he was never been caught. Ubanjwa manje because of i-boyfriend ye-side chick yakhe decided to do whatever investigation i-PI and tonton. But beside lokho umjita wafethu into engayisho ukuthi i-cherry nazo mo-sisters asikisi ukusho lento lo but you always put yourself first. So umjita makazibeka phambili naye it's becoming an issue because of he needed to make himself happy. Yes, he made his girlfriend, his wife happy because umshadile, but he was not ready to be married.
You're studying war, you know that.
Bengekho ready ushada. No, I'm not, but I'm trying to show you something that enzakalayo ukuthi if ever this guy was ready to get married, he was not going to do whatever that he was doing. Second, if ever bekafuna ukuthi umuntu ufuna ukuba faithful, bekazomthatha uMezeta athi okay Mezeta sharp. How about you move nami siye la engihlala khona la emuvele khona to eat ispan nani and see if we can find you something that is related to what you doing. Let's say for instance makuthi uMezeta bekazomtholela ispan sami afuna ispan transfer. But mina I would say ukuthi abotsheri nabo they need to choose themselves first. They need to stop agreeing to izinto abangazazi. Ukuthanda inyuku yiye bafake thiwathi yonke lento le. I understand. Because umjita unenyuku they accept because i-boyfriend yakantanga yakageli ayinayo i-pocket. Angitho? But i-side chick i-side nika lakhe lamnika whatever ifunayo.
Thank you very much. You know what? You might just have daggers like a very like what's that like deeper hole here, but you know what? Like your opinion is still valid, Maji, and like thank you very much, Never. All right, okay, working gonna ladies. Now, like let's calm down. Let's not lose it, right? I have a sour joke later, but then like let me just bring up working. That's just like 2 minutes before that. But okay, Karabo. Yeah. Well, okay, well, like has a joke as such, but hey, man, I mean, ish, working gonna as in like gonna have like this is gonna stay up as in like gender wars and stuff here, dog, like because it's a Friday, man, because it's relaxing, man.
Yeah, we relax. Say it with your chest.
Lepona le tla go etsa leshaedi Leroy. Lepona le tla go etsa leshaedi.
Relax, but then okay, guys, okay, sharp now. But my sister here, like, okay, sharp. Kalut like, yeah, it's a family, this. But then now, like, let's remember, he was cheating with other women, and clearly they knew for his marriage. So I'm like, so that's But hey, I knew, but I mean, most married men, they cheat with women. So like, it's really like not fair to actually say, or like, but negative fair baking, like, it's a thing, it's a thing.
niyithatha Leeroy le nto yena ukuthi nisibeke thina sibe onogada besikhona thina manenza ifungu.
Lala, this is not gender wars, isn't
No,
like,
it's not gender wars. I'm literally
Oh,
building on what you had just said. Where do you guys get the gall and the audacity to make single women responsible to keep you guys when you guys were honestly the people that went and did your vows, ready or not? Link a guy. Not police or until death do us part. Yo guys, futhi there's no person single as a married man. Niyawafihla amaring wenu ahlala nakuma-wallet abanye benaniwagcoki nokuwagcoka. So please, we cannot be policing. Thina manje sekumele ukuthi sibe onogada ukuthi Leroy's dick is married. No, my guy, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Bayadina bafana because manje sekumele ukuthi ube yinkinga yami ukuthi wena you can't keep your vows. Nekele kae na o romela bo maloma gago habo karabo. Where was I? I was there somewhere in my apartment.
No.
Nisile nina.
No.
I'm not mad. I'm building on what you and Sfiso are saying. Ukuthi sekumele sinigadeke manje sinifuna ama merit certificate ke batle melo hore kuba unshela mo home affairs.
No.
Bona sanganela nina.
No, let's breathe. Let's calm down, right? We have literally like, okay, 2 minutes out of time. So, and then for the respectfully, ne? Please. Thank you. Karabu? Yeah.
Respectfully, should to ugcine wrong today. Anyway.
I know, that's what I'm saying. For like me, I'm gonna wrap it up respectfully. Me. It's fine.
Okay. So I understand what Ntokozo is saying, and what you are saying. I hear what you're saying also. We can't necessarily be the gatekeepers for a married man if he hides it. Ne? So there are some married men who hide the fact that they are married because they know, okay, if somebody were to know, I'm married, this person won't entertain me or whatever the case might be. So I have an issue with those niggas. And I also have an issue with the women who willingly date and knowingly date a married man.
That's where I was going.
The fact that as women, there are women who enable a married man to cheat with them. That's where the problem starts. I mean, if as women we were to stand together and say, all of us and say, no, I'm not going to date a married man, then these married men won't have anybody to cheat with. But then also again, the married man is the one who made the vows to his wife. He is the one who is supposed to be disciplined enough not to cheat. Do you understand what I'm saying?
100%.
So there's a lot of aspects and a lot of ways and angles that you can actually look at this, right? So each and every party is responsible for their actions. What I want to say is that, like, Anonzane, please excuse my language, utlwaelana masepa. Utlwaelana masepa. As a country, as the adults of today, did we not learn anything from intersections?
Do you not
And Jonasi was acting in that particular series also. He was there. Jonas.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
Did we not learn anything from intersections? You can't be sticking your dick in everything and anything that works. You yourself, you need to have discipline as an individual. Like what Naked said or asked Anonza to say, you chose to be in a monogamous relationship, right? Now, why are you going outside? Whether you have an opportunity or not, it's not to say ukuthi abafazi abekho ngaphandle. There's always going to be a more beautiful person than your wife or your partner or whatever. And there's always going to be a more handsome person nigga out there that is better than your man, or your husband. But
Our
you
embarrassing na sorry.
yourself, no, relax, Leroy, relax. There's always somebody better than you. That's what you must
I
always
know.
understand and know.
I
Your partner must respect you well enough, and respect the relationship and what you guys share enough not to act on their desires. You can look, but don't act on your desires. But the fact that you are acting on your desires, it says a lot about you as you, like, your character and everything. But like, I'm digressing, but like, honestly speaking, utlwaelana masepa Ananda, he needs to actually live by himself. He needs to actually be divorced, and he must be single so that he can galavant and do whatever he wants to do without even having to worry about anything. Because clearly he does not want to be married. Like Usviso said, he does not want to be married, because if he wanted to be married, even if he had the opportunity, he still would have had the discipline to not actually act on his desires. Every single day we get tempted as people. It's all about you. It boils down to you as an individual and your character, your morals, your beliefs. Uguchi, how are you going to actually act on those things? And if you do act on those things weak, you are weak.
Okay,
You are
right.
very weak. Tlwaelana masepa.
It's like you forgot how working and how respectfully there at the end.
Respectfully,
Yeah,
utlwaelana masepa.
there we go. There we go. And
Manyena.
and just like that, we're gonna wrap it up there. But hey, man, I'd love to apologize to, as in like working kind of, to the people who got like triggered by, as in like what I said, or maybe like what like non Karabulis Fiso said, Le Mama didn't said. Yes, guys, we have different views. Yes, we can't all be the same. We are not, as in working kind of like what's that, as in like perfect, right? So we see like, yes, we get very triggered, working kind of here and there, kind of like the other day, I was watching Jonas there, and then I got really mad actually. No, but then I was like, no, man, like,
No spoilers, please.
yeah, no, true. No, I mean, like, so I don't me being that mad, but then happy, I was like, no, man, like, this is a serious, like, psychological problem. Hurry, you go there for a year, then like the next day you come back, and then like you're just okay, as in like, oh, first one. So I was like, like, this goes beyond barking and a so that's like what I wanted to actually say there. Korofalanje, like me, I suck with words. That sounded so wrong, actually. Sorry about that. But yeah.
Can I also add something before? Ne?
Yeah.
I'll feta.
So, okay, yeah. No, it's barking and like, sis Pumpkin, sorry about that, man. Like we just have to close it right now, and sorry about that. But yeah, man, some things, they go beyond you as a person with a as or working like this, like some things, like they are here actually. So we subconsciously respond to the subconscious thing. So like sometimes we just have to fix this motherfucker right here first. Just like this working my guy, like Karabo said, for Joe, there will always be a bigger booty than yours. No, there'll always be like a richer guy than yours. Like we just have to, like, to understand that some things you like literally don't have to like do them. Yesterday I was telling like a friend of mine, and they're like, now, okay, okay, like back then I used to be like a young Jonas, but then now the admin of like dating, like, no, the admin of like cheating actually like really scares me now, because now you're gonna have to lie, you're gonna have to hide things, you're gonna have to sneak around, you're gonna have to do like a lot of things, yeah, bargaining, and like you might catch diseases, as in like working, as in like baka lawyer. I was like, nah, dog, fuck that shit. No, I'm fine. So it takes, now coach actually is like see things differently from what you are used to. But hey, there's my condom right there, and I just wrapped it up.
Hey,
Ushem,
Sorry,
Ushem,
Ken.
Leroy.
Okay, sorry, Ken.
Not your sleeping Jonas coming through.
Guys, guys, I used to be a
Mina
teenager.
ngithi Karabo angisakhulumi noJonas uthe yena ikhondom yakho irepile ngithi mina makangagila umfana landu baba omncane ulandu malume athi malumekazi kuwe or athi mamekazi kuwe nje umgezi isifuba kuphele nje you know what ashaphe the palpitations.
You know, my darling, ne? You know what, ne?
Angifuni ukuthi afe guys, even ne-AIDS ilula. Angifuni ukuthi afe, ngifuna ukuthi makunomcimbi mawuthi wena ubatla khuyilo nyala, you must come and guqa here by your malumekazi. Ebile ke mmotse mo pele ga go kere ntate o batla lesheleshele o batla nna pele na. Niyadelela nina.
You know, for me, ne? Leroy, manyana, please, hanyani fela.
Guys,
Hanyani
mix
fela.
simulakani.
Yeah, hanyani fela. Me, Nane, what I want to say, you can even put us on mute, to put your phone in the bathroom somewhere. We will continue.
I'm gonna
Nane,
need
what I
my
want to say.
phone.
Oh, so,
Yeah,
anyways,
it's a man.
stop interrupting me, because you're making me laugh. So, I hear what you're saying, ne? And you're doing it to teach the person a lesson, right? It makes sense, ne? It makes sense in theory, ne? And for some women, it makes sense practically. But we should also look at what that does for you psychologically, mentally, and emotionally, right? Don't you think it would be better to walk away? For me personally, I would love to have that liver to be able to do such things. But I don't have that liver. There are some women who have that liver, and it's good for them. They're teaching the men on our behalf, us kind people, because we can't do it ourselves. Ne? But for me, I think no, I'm not saying it's like, I'm not saying it's theory. I know which some people do it practically. That's why I said, and for some women it makes sense for them to do it practically. That's why I added that part. But anyways, for me, I would choose peace. I choose peace. I choose nje, I don't want problems. Unless the opportunity presents itself, then maybe I don't know what I'll do. But no, for me, but I teach them, guys. Keep teaching them. For us, people who can't do it, we are here. Rekapile lona mo bophelong. And banna shame, yo, you guys, men, please do better. Please do better. Please love yourselves. Love your partners. You see how you say, oh, baby, I love you. Show it with your actions. Don't only just say it with your words. Because little Ayla must say, but and then when tables turn or when your partner poisons you or something, sorry, I shouldn't have said that, ne? Sorry. But when your partner analyzes you or something for some reason because we're not uchitile, you can't keep it in your pants, don't come back and complain. Nisile nina. Kuzegani.
And
Sorry.
again, as like
Respectfully. Nasipalona respectfully. And a little sprinkles and stuff.
just a friendly reminder.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the individuals participating in the conversation and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast host or any affiliated organization. Listener discretion is advised.
And just like that, hopefully I'll see you guys Monday morning, God willing. Berging, and remember, Berging, it is the weekend and it's just winter. You are not in love. You may just be horny. So like,
Leroy, question.
no.
Sorry. If Anonza was a lady, ne? What would you have said? Just two words.
Guys, good night, ne?
What
Good
would you have
night, guys.
said if it was a lady? Please.
Karabo, tlhomela kana gore fa kana ke busy kana
The
Karabo.
moral compass only works when they're policing
30
vaginas,
seconds.
not when they're policing dicks. Bye
30
bye.
seconds, just 30 seconds or 10 seconds. What?
Guys, good night. Remember, spread love, not leaks. And I love you. And like special thank you. And Baraking is like special thank you to Sis Non Tokozo, Libras Fiso, Le Mama Didin Tlele Rakhadi Karabu Hiso. And just like that, do it out.
Change your ways, Leroy.
And I still
Bye.
love you, my friend.
I love you too, Mara. I want karaba. No
Good night.
tlaring. No
Make
tlaring
sure
is
about
febene. Ane? Yes or no? No tlaring is
No,
febene.
no. Bye.
Monday is me.